And then secondly, does anyone mind, and if the answer is no, that is perfectly okay. If we either, when I record the sessions, what I do is I record them so that they're private. Only the people that have the link can access. They're not public on YouTube. Would anyone mind either for this session or maybe for the last one, if I make them public and or make just one of them public? And the reason for doing that would be to get more people to join so that they would be able to see what goes on during the session. And if the answer is no, that's perfectly fine. I know you put yourself out there and who knows what could happen.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay. I don't know, Andrew, if you want to turn off your camera if we're gonna do that. Okay, good. All right. So Pavlos, if you don't mind, read 15 again just for the recording.
Και γίνεται κατακίστε αυτόν εν τη οικία αυτού και πολλοί τελώνε και αμαρτωλοί συνανέκυντο το Ιησού και τις μαθητές αυτού ήσαν γαρ πολλοί και ακολούθουν αυτό.
Okay, so que γίνεται κατακίστε αυτόν, and it came to pass, he was reclining at a meal. They reclined at their meals. They did not sit like we do. Enti ikia autu, in his house, ke poli telone ke amartoli, and many tax gatherers and sinners, sinan ekinto, were reclining with him. To isu ketis mapites, were reclining with Jesus and the disciples, ketis mapites aftu, and his disciples. Isan rar poli, for they were many, ke ikoluthun afto, and they were following him. Yeah, we noted this last time. It's kind of, since we don't have punctuation in this this version of the Greek text, I think a comma belongs right there between afto and isan. Sin an ekintoto isu ketis mapites aftu, and Jesus and the disciples were reclining with them. And then isan gar poli, for they were many, ke ikoluthun afto, and they were following him. Correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, that's right. It would be easier if there was a comma there.
Yeah. Okay, 16,
What, you want me to read 16 as well?
please.
Yeah. Και οι γραμματείς των Φαρισαίων, είδοντες ότι εσθή μετά των αμαρτωλών και τελωνών, έλεγον τις μαθητές αυτού ότι μετά των τελωνών και αμαρτωλών εσθή.
Right, good. So ke I grammatis ke Phariseon, and the scribes of the Pharisees, idontes, seeing, oti esti metaton amartolon ke telonon, that he eats with the sinners and tax gatherers. Elegon tis mapites aptu, said to the disciples of him, said to his disciples, oti metaton telonon ke amartolon esti. Why does he eat with the tax gatherers and sinners? And we noted last time that ot normally is because or that, but here it's being used to indicate a question, right? Why with the tax gatherers and sinners he eats? Correct, Pavlos?
Yes, but I'm wondering if I'm remembering correctly or not, whether there was a textual variant here with instead of odi, it may have just been D.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Greek. That was 16. Let's take a look at the texts. Let's see. OT, 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 T. Yep, you're correct. Right here in the Greek
Yeah.
Byzantine majority text, we've got T. Yeah, in the Greek Orthodox, we've got T. Yeah, exactly. It seems like about half of them have T and half of them have OT. So T would make more sense, right? Because then it is actually a question. So yeah, interesting. Okay, very good. So Andrew, do you want to do 17?
Sorry, I was struggling for my mute button. Sure. Και άκουσας ο Ιησούς λέγει αυτής ότι ου χρειάν έχουσιν οι ισχύοντες γιατρού, αλλά οι κακώς έχοντες ουκ ήλθον κάλεσε δικαίους, αλλά αμαρτωλούς.
You're good.
Did you want to translate it or?
Please.
I think akusas, I mean, obviously it's to do with listening. I'm going to assume it's going to say, and having listened, Jesus said to them, so the healthy, those who are like the good, do not need a healer, doctor, physician, but those who have ailments. Something about collecting not the righteous, but sinners.
Not collecting, but calling, right? Kaleo
Yeah.
is to call.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I saw, I think what was the word I saw? Is it the girls? That's where I got the righteous bit from. Because obviously the girls seen is like, yeah.
That's correct.
So I'm a bit rusty on my Guinea.
Nope. That was good. I'll go through it a little bit more slowly. Okay, akusas, and hearing, O Jesus, Jesus. Legialtis says to them, oti, that, u chrian echosim, does not have need, is hiontes, the strong, right? The strong do not have need, yatru, of a physician, al, but ikakos, the sick or weak, the ones having sickness or the ones having weakness, ikakos echontes. Uk ilton, I did not come, kalise, to call the chaos, the righteous, Allah, but amartulus, sinners. Okay, very good. So why don't we go to, let me see, anyone else? John Warren was on here earlier, like at 2, I saw, and now he's not here, so that's interesting. Let's go to Deborah. You want to do 18, please?
Keisan I Mahti Ioannu, Kei Pharisei Nistevontes ke honti ke legusin avto theati I mathati Ioannu ke I mathati ton Pharisea Nistevusen Ithasi mathati u Nistevusen.
Good. Pavlos, any corrections there?
No, that was very good.
Yeah, that was very good. Okay, translate.
And what the disciples of John and the Pharisees, Stefantes, fasting.
Yep.
And they came and said to him, why do the disciples of John and the disciples, the Pharisees, fast and your disciples don't fast.
Perfect. Very good. All right, Liz, you want to do 19?
Okay, kai epen autois ho Jesus medunantai hoi huioi tu nymphonos en ho nymphios met auton estin nestuen hoson chronon echusen ton nymphion met auton udunantai nestuen.
Very good. And I think from here forward and into the beginning of 3, the Greek seems to get much harder. Did you notice that, Pavlos? I think we've got some difficult passages to translate in this next section.
Yes, it's more difficult here. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is not too bad, but it is a little bit difficult to translate this one. So go ahead.
Okay. And Jesus said to them, the sons of the bridegroom. Is it the son? Is that the bride? There's nymphonos.
Yeah, literally the sons of the bridegroom or the attendants of the bridegroom.
Attendants of the bridegroom. Hang on a minute. I think this is a question, but it's not a question. Hang on a minute. Is it not a question?
No.
Okay. The sons of, okay, let's try it. The sons of the bridegroom are able, while the bridegroom is with them.
Yeah, this is a relative pronoun here.
Not, oh, sorry.
So literally like in which or during the time which, correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. The sons of the bridegroom are not able, in the time which the bridegroom, no, hang on, nymphios. What's the
Nymphios is.
Oh,
the
sorry, is it
bridegroom.
is it a third declension word?
Is it third declension? I think so, but
That's
this is
why.
a nominative. It's a noun and it's a nominative masculine singular. So that's the lemma form of it.
Yeah. And then the nymphonos is the genitive.
Genitive, right?
Okay, what in which the bridegroom is with them to fast.
Good.
Hoson, as much, or is it all the while the time they have?
Yeah, like as long as, I think is
As long as they have the time the bridegroom with them, they are not able to fast. That doesn't sound great.
Very good. Yeah, it's difficult because you've got nymphonos, nymphios. There's a lot of nymphion, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got nestevo a few times in there too. So
Yeah.
it seems like it repeats the same words over and over again. But I think it's he ipen altis oisus, and Jesus says to them, Mi dinate ii tu nymphonos, the sons of the bridegroom or the attendants of the bridegroom are not able, and o nymphios met auton estin, during the time which the bridegroom is with them, nestevin, to fast. Oson chronon, in as much time as long as echusen ton nymphion metafton, they have the bridegroom with them, u dinete nestevin, they are not able to fast. So it seems like the same thing is like repeated twice. You agree with that, Pavlos?
There's a confusion, slight confusion here, because we've got the word nymphios or nymphios, and that is the bridegroom, and it's a normal that it's declension. It's normal. I think it's a second, what you call a second declension. But the previous word is nymphon. It's nymphon, and it's with an omega ni
Okay.
in the nominative, and it's the bridal chamber or the wedding hall.
Ah.
Well, that's why I couldn't work
nymphon.
out the endings. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and that's third declension, right? Yeah.
So nymphon is the bridal chamber, and nymphios is the bridegroom. Okay, there you go. That makes it, I think, a little bit more clear. So the sons of the bridal chamber, right? During the time which the bridegroom is with them. That's how it would be, right?
Yeah, and what that means is the attendance. You know, in weddings you have the best man and best woman, don't you?
Yep.
But in some
we call it the maid of honor.
right, yeah. In Greek weddings and other cultures, you do have one best man, but then you've got lots of other men as well that are acting as best men. You've got a primary best man, and then you've got other best men, and it's likewise with the ladies.
Yeah.
There's a as you say, maid of honor, and then you've got like bridesmaids and lesser ones.
Yeah, we have that here too. Do they do that in UK?
I think it's just, sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, first thing, Pavlo, are you, for the men, are you talking about like Gumbari and
The Gumbaros, yeah.
So what tends to happen, I think it happens in the UK, yes, but mainly for diaspora communities. So for example, I don't really know if English people do it per se, but so for example, like British Greeks do it, I don't know, other cultures that are similar. So it does take place, but I'm not sure if it actually takes place amongst, say, the British English, if you will.
Yeah, and it's changed. The customs changed in Cyprus. It used to be like that, and the diaspora Greek Cypriots are more conservative, and they've kept those customs.
That's true. That's very true.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, that was a little bit difficult there, but not as difficult as some of these next verses coming up. So Pavlos, you want to do 20?
Ελεύσονται δε ημέρε όταν απαρθεί από αυτόν ο νυμφίος και τότε νηστεύσουσιν εν εκείνη τη ημέρα.
Good.
Right. The days will come, but the days will come when the bridegroom will be taken from them, and then they will fast in that day.
Good. Perfect. Very good. All right, I will take this next one since we're only 5, and this is a really difficult one. And Pavlos, definitely jump in here because this, sometimes, right? Sometimes you read a passage in Greek and you start thinking, how well do I really know Greek? I don't get this at all. What are they trying to say here? This was one of those passages. So, udis epiblima rakus agnafu, udis epiblima rakus agnafu epirapti epi imation paleon, ida mi eri to pliroma apavtu to kenon to palio ke hieron schisma ginete. Any corrections?
No, that's I mean, the pronunciation is good, but as you say, it's a difficult translation.
Right, exactly. So let me give it a go here and definitely jump in here, Pavlos. So udis, no one, that's easy. So epiblima is a noun. It's a neuter noun, to epiblima, and it's a patch on a garment. It comes from epivalo, which is to cast upon, right? to throw upon or to cast upon. So that is the word for a patch, right? A patch put on a garment. So something that's cast upon or put upon something, in this case, a garment. That's what I got out of it. What did you get out of that, Pavlos?
Yes, it's simply that it's something that you put on.
Right, good. And next we have rakus. That is from to rakos, and that is a piece of cloth. So it's a patch cloth, right? A patch that's a piece of cloth. You agree with that, Pavlos?
Yes, yeah.
And next, agnafu. Agnafu is agnafos, and that is unshrunken or new. And you could see these two, right? This one is 2 occurrences. This one is 2 occurrences. And this one, I think, is only 1. No, actually, this one is more. This one is 4. So you got 3 words, one of which has 4 occurrences, one has 2, and one has 2 in the New Testament. So you got fairly rare words there, 3 in a row. So no one, a cloth, an unshrunken cloth patch, and then you've got epirapto, which is to sew on. And that only occurs once. That is a hapax. So I don't know if you have anywhere in the New Testament where you've got 4 words in a row that only have 4 occurrences, 2 occurrences, 2 occurrences, and 1 occurrences. You agree with that, Pavlos?
Yeah, probably the word rapto might appear.
Yeah, rapto I think is more
yeah,
common
yeah,
without the
yes,
prefix. Let's see.
with,
That's
yeah, with
from
the
Rapis.
prefix.
Let's see, Rapis. Let's see.
Oh, that's a needle, yeah.
Rapis is a needle. I don't see rapto here. They didn't get the connection with rapto for some reason. Okay. So no one, a patch of cloth, unshrunk, an unshrunk cloth patch, sews epiamation palion upon an old garment. So no one sews an unshrunk cloth patch on an old garment. E then me, and if not, or I think maybe like lest here, Pavlos.
Then me, otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, eri, that's to lift up. Eri to pliroma apoptu, lifts up the fullness from it, basically, right? Pliroma is fullness, right?
Normally, that's what it means, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it just means it pulls away. So it lifts up the fullness, I think means it pulls away. So let's take a look at 21. Let's go to our parallel. And let's go to our literal translations. Let's see what the Young's has here. No one a patch of undressed cloth doth sew on an old garment, and if not, even may, the new filling it up doth take from the old. That's literally, let's see, this is a good one too. Let's see. And no one sews a patch of undressed cloth on an old garment, and if not, the new filling it up takes from the old. I like that. That's a pretty nice hyper literal translation. If we went here to the NASB, no one sews a patch of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, otherwise the patch pulls away from it. So I think that one is less literal, but I think that's what it means. The patch pulls away from it. You agree with that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Tokenon to paleo, paleo, tokenon to paleo, the new, from, I think, ablative there, the new from the old. Okay, hieron schisma unite, and a worse division or a worse tear comes to pass.
Yeah, you can see the word schism there, can't you? The
Yeah.
English word schism.
Yes, it's kind of like almost the only word that was pretty clear in that. So everyone understand that verse, the Greek that's being used there, and the way that we translated it.
Yes.
Yeah, I found that a very, very, very difficult verse. Okay, so Andrew, you want to do 22?
Sure. Και ουδείς βάλει ίνων νέων εις άσκους παλαιούς, είδε μη ρίξει ο ίνος τους άσκους και ο ίνος απόλυτε, και η άσκη αλλά ίνων νέων εις άσκους καινούς.
Good.
So am I translating? Is that right?
Yes, please.
Okay. And no one puts new wine in old wineskins. Otherwise, either me rixi. Rixi is to like cast, to throw.
Rixi here is, yeah, I think that is correct.
It's
Rigni.
more like break apart or split in this case.
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
that's
Sorry,
another fairly rare word. I
Or
think.
burst.
Seven times there.
Sorry, I'm thinking in modern Greek again. That's my bad.
No, but it can also have that meaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think it's just trying to say no one puts new wine in old wineskins or it will burst and it will just pour out.
Yep.
So basically, abolite. I've seen it before. I can't remember what it means.
Apolimi is to perish or to be
Oh,
destroyed.
yeah. So like Apollyon, the destroyer, perisher kind of thing.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So perish. So basically, it's saying new wine in new skins and old wine in old skins, something like that.
Right. Good. So I'll go through it slowly. So ke udis, and no one, vali puts in inon neon, new wine, is ascus paleos, into old wineskins, either me, otherwise, or either me, otherwise. Rixi will be destroyed here at the, yeah, we've got a future, right? Will be destroyed. Oinos, the wine, tus ascus, the wineskins. Otherwise, the wine will destroy the wineskins. Keoinos apolite, and the wine will perish or will be destroyed. Ke aski, and the wineskins. So both the wine and the wineskins will be destroyed. Allah, but inon neon, new wine, is ascus kenus, into new wineskins. You agree with that, Pavlos?
Yeah, but I would make a distinction between the apolite and the rixi. I mean, they both have the sense of being destroyed, but the rixi is meaning will crack or burst.
Burst, yeah, burst is a good one.
Yeah.
Burst, and the apolite is, more like it's, going to leak out and be lost.
Yes, it'll be lost or perish.
Yeah. So yeah, these are two interesting analogies, and I think what they're meaning, and anybody please, comment if you've chased this down and you've got more, color. But I think what Jesus is saying is that, right, the question is, why do the disciples of John and the disciples of Pharisees, why do they fast, but the disciples of Jesus don't fast? And I think these two analogies are to say, something new is here, right? This is not just a continuation of the old, and I would say covenant. This is the new covenant, right? So we're not going to take, what Jesus does and try and fit it into that old covenant, because it's not the old covenant, it's the new covenant, right? The new wine needs to go into the new wineskins. You can't put that new wine into those old wineskins. And the new patch, right, cannot be put on the old garment, because otherwise it's going to tear that old garment. It's greater, right? The new covenant is greater than that old covenant. It's not just a continuation of it. And if you try and fit it in, then it's going to destroy that old covenant. So when Jesus is something new, you can't fit him into the old ways. Anybody have any comment or any additional color they want to put on that?
Yeah, I think you explained it, the symbolism of what it means. Yeah, you explained it well. On physical terms, though, he's talking about the fermentation process.
Yeah.
And an old bottle, which they were made from, wineskins, were more brittle because they were old. You needed something new that was more flexible.
Exactly. And yeah, it's difficult too, because we don't put wine into wineskins any longer, right? We put them into bottles, and we really don't patch, right, anymore. We really just, if a garment has a hole in it, we really just throw it out and buy a new one, right? We don't really patch either. So I think both of these analogies, you really have to go back and interpret them, based on the time in which they were written, not in our modern time.
Yeah, but people these days, if you do, not that I do, but well, I have done a little bit, brew something like, beer, and you use the wrong type of glass bottle, that's thin glass. They can shatter, from the pressure of the carbon dioxide. So you do need good bottles.
Yep. Interesting. Okay, there's a parallel. Very good. All right. So I'm sorry, who read last? Was it Andrew?
Yeah, it was me.
Yes, I thought so. Okay, good. So let's see, what time are we at? Let's do one or two more depending on how fast we go. And let's go to Deborah 23, please.
Και εγενέτω αυτόν αντις Σαββασιν παραπορεύεστη δια των σπορίμων, και οι μαθηταί αυτού εξάντω οθόν πιεν τηλόντες τους στάχιας.
Good.
And they sort of they went out, going out them they went out on the Sabbath, walking through the
Go back to the beginning again. You said they went out. Try that one more time.
He
Good.
went out on the Sabbath.
Good. And this is literally plural here, right? In the Sabbaths, but I think we would translate it as singular, correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, yes, correct. Literally, it is plural, but it is singular in meaning.
Yep, good. Keep going.
Passing through the fields.
Good.
And the disciples of him something away.
Exapto is from Archome. Let's see. Yes, Archome. So they began to.
Began to make a way.
Or they began on the way, I think, right, Pavlos?
Yeah,
on the way,
to make their way.
plucking the heads of the grain.
Good, good. So you got another somewhat rare word, I think. Let's see, tilo, to pluck off. How many times? Yeah, only 3 times there. Yep, tilo. And then to stachias, that is from stachis, and that is used 5 times. So again, some rare words. So they were plucking off the heads of the grains. And Liz, go ahead and finish us up with 24, please.
Hai hoi pharisaioi elegon auto ire ti poiusent hoi sabasin ho uk existent.
Good.
And the Pharisees said to him, look, they are doing what on the Sabbath or on the Sabbath or on Sabbaths, that which is not permitted.
Good. Very good. Okay, so why don't we stop there? We will pick it up next time in 25. And let's come back in 5 minutes and we will move over to Genesis 37. Okay, we are back. And I see that Sarah has joined us. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, are you there? If you're speaking, your microphone is on mute.
Again, yes, now it's off. Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Oh, yes, sorry. My daughter's ill, so I'm a bit late tonight, but I'm very keen to try and join you over the summer. At
Great,
least.
great, great.
Thank
And I had asked this question in the beginning, so I'm going to ask you now. Would you mind, normally when I record these sessions, I record it it's private. Only the people that have the link can access the recording. But we were thinking to, get more people. My Hebrew reading group is on a break this summer, so I was gonna see if any of them wanted to join and do Greek, and maybe provide a recording to show people what it's like. Would you mind if this is public? And if the answer is that you would, then there's absolutely no problem.
I don't see a problem with that. That's
Okay.
fine. That's
Good.
fine.
Good.
Yeah, and my friend who I was just speaking to would also like to join when she's able to. So I'll send you her email address to include in the group.
That's not Julia?
No, it's a different friend.
Okay, yeah. Send it to
So
me.
she's not as familiar with Greek as Julia, but she would like to join us when she can.
Okay, good. Yeah, send me her email and I will add her to the list.
Thank you so much.
And how was your trip to Greece?
Yeah, Cyprus. We went in
Cyprus.
April. So we caught the Pascha celebration. It was good.
Nice.
Really good. Yeah.
Nice. Had you been there before?
Well, not for 15 years. Since
okay.
my last daughter was born, our youngest, we didn't manage it. So it was really important for the family and really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Those are number 1 and number 2 on my list. Greece and Israel. I've never been to either one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's so much there. So much there to see and do.
Oh yeah, and knowing the language, I mean, it's always, just like overwhelming to go to a country. It's not an English speaking country, and you have, either very good knowledge or some knowledge of the language. It's just like, wow, this is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. So why don't you start us out, Sarah? Let me share here. Okay. Or well, you know what? Let's read in Pavlos. We're on 15, but let's get the context. Let's do just like we did with Mark. If you don't mind doing 12, and then I'll translate quickly 13, and then I'll translate quickly in 14, and then I'll translate quickly.
Okay, it's yes. The text looks a bit funny.
Yeah, these first 3 letters don't belong there.
But right. Επορεύθησαν δε οι αδελφοί αυτού βόσκιν τα πρόβατα του πατρός αυτών εις Σιχέμ.
Good. So επορεύθησαν and went. Επορεύθησαν δε and went. Οι αδελφοί αυτού, his brothers, βόσκιν to pasture τα πρόβατα του πατρός αυτών, the sheep of the father of them, their father's sheep, εις Sichem in Shechem.
Right. Verse 13, και είπεν Ισραήλ προς Ιωσήφ, ούχ οι αδελφοί σου ποιμένουσιν εν Σιχέμ, δεύρω, αποστείλω σε προς αυτούς. Είπεν δε αυτό, ιδού εγώ.
Good. So είπεν Israel προς Yosef. So Israel, or Jacob, said to Joseph, Uch οι αδελφοί σου, are not your brothers, ποιμένουσιν, pasturing, and Sichem, in Shechem. Deborah, come, right? Deborah, come here. Deborah, apostilo se pros αυτούς, I send you to them. Even the auto, he said to him, Idu ego, behold, I, which is a Hebraism for hineni, behold, I'm here. Okay, 14. If you need to make any corrections in my translation, please do, Pavlos.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the words like voskin and bimenusin are synonyms.
Yes.
Yeah. Είπεν δε αυτό Ισραήλ, πορευθείς είδε η γιένουσιν η αδελφή σου και τα πρόβατα και ανάγγειλον μη και απέστειλεν αυτόν εκ της κοιλάδος της Χεβρών και ήλθεν εις Σιχέμ.
Very good. So even the Avto Israel, so Israel said to him, and again, for some reason, when something begins with this spor, they are doubling it in this. I should send this guy an email or something and say, please correct that. It's very annoying. Porefis, Ive, go, right, depart, go, Ive, see, Ienusin, if it's well with, Iadelfisu, the brothers of you, your brothers, que ta provata, and the sheep, que angilon me, and announce it to me, report it to me. Que apestilen apton, and he sent him ectis kilados out of the valley, tis Hebron of Hebron, que Ethan is Sichem, and he came to Shechem. Okay, very good. So Sarah, would you do 15?
Okay, I'll try. Get Evren, Avdon, Andropos, Blanomenon, Endopedio, Brotisan, the Avdon or Anthropos Legon, Dizidis.
Very good.
Get Evren. So Evren, we've had already. Was that coming? Is that
That's
right?
find, right? So it's second aorist indicative
Find.
person singular from Evrisco.
Oh, Vrisco.
Yeah,
Vrisco.
Evrisco.
Yeah, Vrisco. Okay. So is it he or they? Evren. He found them.
It's
Brothers?
anthropos, right? And
Brothers
a
found him?
man found him. Correct, Pablo?
Yeah.
A man found him.
A man found him. Okay. Blanomenon endopedio. Blanomenon endopedio. Bedio, I know as child, but I doesn't look right.
Sorry, you're mixing the, I know it's pronounced, it sounds the same, but the spelling you're thinking of.
Yeah, alpha eta, yoda.
Alpha yoda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, planomenon is from planao, right? Planao, wandering, basically. Wandering. That's where we get our English word planet. Correct, Pavlos?
Wonder.
Yes,
Yeah. Now, so wandering is not to do with feet though, by foot or walking.
Pedio here is from pedion. It's a field, right?
Oh, in the field. Okay.
Wandering in the
Know that word.
it's very close to several words, but this one is
Yeah, I've been learning modern Greek.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I've been learning modern Greek, so I need
Yeah,
to transfer
I've been refreshing my modern Greek as well, using Duolingo, which is pretty nice little program, very enjoyable little program. So yeah, I'm there with you. Koine is both very similar to and very different from modern Greek at the same time. I think you.
Yeah. Okay, Brodisen. It looks again like first or something, but
No, that's
not Omicron.
No, it's erodisen.
Erote. Oh,
Yeah.
Erodisen. Oh,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
asked.
Oh,
He
yeah.
asked him.
Erotau.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked him. There is that if or whether his brothers, where his brothers were.
Well, he,
Legon, or if they spoke to his brothers.
what are you seeking? Tis.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, anthropos is a person, isn't it? I'm getting mixed up with adelphos, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
not
So
not adelphos, anthropos.
anthropos. So the man asked him, "What are you looking for? What are you
Good.
seeking?"
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
word order here is very difficult. So ke evren afton anthropos, and found him a man, and the man found him planomenon, wandering, ento pedio, in the field, erotisen de afton, and he asked him, the man asked, o anthropos, and the man asked him, legon, saying, tis, what are you seeking? Why are you wandering around? What are you looking for? Correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's maybe saying what do you want, or can I help you, kind of thing.
Right. I think that's a pretty common in the Koine Greek. That's a common thing for someone to say to somebody else, right? When they come upon them, right? Tis. I think that occurs in the New Testament as well, right?
Yeah, and we'd still say it today in modern Greek.
Oh, do you? Good.
I think it's more as the thelis though, isn't it, in modern Greek?
Yeah, or we might change it. It's dizitas, I think.
Yeah,
it's,
it does sounds more familiar. But I think it's like you said, the principle is how we would say in English, what can I do for you? How can I help you?
Yeah, it's that. I can imagine it. It's someone walking into a shop, into a store, and the storekeeper saying, what can I help you? This.
Good.
Yeah, I can't really imagine Jesus saying, "What do you want?" with like really bad attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Pavlos 17, please.
Yeah, ode iben τους αδελφούς μου ζητώ, ανάγγειλον μη που βόσκουσιν. And he said, I'm looking for my brothers. Tell me, where are they shepherding? Where are they feeding their flocks? That's what it means.
Yep, exactly. Very good. Okay, let's go back to Andrew 17, please.
Okay. Είπεν δε αυτό ο άνθρωπος, απήρκασιν εντεύθεν, ήγουσα γαρ αυτόν λέγοντον, προποεύθομεν εις δοθαΐν και επορευθεί Ιωσήφ κατοπίστεν των αδερφών αυτού και έβρεν αυτούς εν δοθαΐν.
Very good. You got a long one and a somewhat difficult one.
Yeah. And the man said to him, so I'm just having a quick glance through again. It's one thing reading out loud, the other is, hang on.
Yeah, this is a little bit difficult of a word here, I think, because of the form that it's taking. Apero is to depart. So, and that's a perfect, right? So how would you translate ap irakenen?
So they left, they departed, they went.
Yes, they departed from here and them from here. Correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, from here. The then at the end is a particle. You add it, and it means like, from.
Yeah.
like if you have bothen, it
Where
means
from?
like from where or
Yeah, both and anothen is another interesting one because that's used in the phrase "you must be born again," and the debate, as we've discussed before, always is: does it mean does anothen mean again, or does it mean from above? And I think the answer is yes. It means both of those things. You have to be born again from above. Correct, Pavlos?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's a nice the perfect word to use in that phrase. Okay.
Just looking at the next bit. So is that saying I heard them saying?
Good.
For I
Yes,
heard them saying.
exactly. And remember this crazy thing again. These first three letters don't belong there.
Okay, so it should just be porephthomen.
Correct.
Porephthomen. They arrived. At the thing.
Porevome is to
Pori-
go, basically.
Okay,
to
'cause
go.
I'm thinking like poria.
So like
Yeah, no.
let us go. This is subjunctive. So let us
Okay.
go.
Okay. So let's go to. I'm not sure what dothaim means in English, but it's a settlement of some kind.
Like what is it? Dothan? Do we say Dothan in English, Pavlos?
I'm not sure what the Masoretic is and how it's in the. I'll have to have a look at an English. It's the name of a place.
Yeah, let's go to
It's definitely a place because
remember it
this
as
means into.
Dothan.
Dothan. Yes,
say
it's
again, Les.
I think
Dothan.
so. I think
Dothan.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dothan.
Yes, Dothan. Okay.
Και επορευθεί, Ιωσήφ κατοπίσθεν των αδερφών αυτού και έφεραν αυτούς εν Δόθεν. This is a bit of a tricky one. Because επορευθείς definitely got something to do with porephthomen.
It's the same root as here, porevome. So and went.
Okay. So Joseph went down to the bro.
Well, actually, katopisten, and this is one of these othen words again. Behind. Let's
So
see.
what would-
behind in the rear, correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, yeah.
So what would in front be? Anopisten.
What would in front be, Pavlos? I can't think.
Probably Embros then.
Embros, yeah. Because we still use
Embrosen, yes,
Embros.
yes,
Yeah.
Embrosen.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know we still use Embros for forward today. So that, I guess, yeah, that would make sense. So he went behind his brothers and found Evren. He found something. He found them in Dothaim.
Good. So I think maybe a better translation here is that he went after them, correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, he went after them. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at, I've got this nice New English translation, the Septuagint. Let's see what they have for, let's see what they have for 17. 17, let's make this a little bigger. Let's see. And the man said to him, they have departed from here, and I heard them say, let us go to Dothaim. And Joseph went after his brothers, and he found them at Dothaim. Okay, good. All right, let's go to Deborah. Let's do 18, please.
Proethon the avton macrothen pro tu indisi avton pros autos ke eponirefonto to apoktini avton.
Very good.
So they saw him and sort of before they sort of
Yeah, they
ahead.
saw him, I think they saw him before he saw them. They saw him from afar, correct, Pavlos?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Macrothen.
It's another Othen.
I'm not sure on that one.
Makros is far, right? So from afar, Pavlos?
Yeah, that's right. From afar. The broidon could be like they spotted or spied him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and before he came, he came him near to them.
right?
They sort of plotted or planned to kill him.
Yeah, this is an interesting phrase here. Que eponirebonto to apoktini afton. And they planned evil to kill him, Pavlos?
Yes, yeah, planned. They wickedly took counsel. They conspired, maybe. They had an evil conspiracy.
To kill him.
Yeah, to kill him.
Let's see how they do that here. Let's see. Now they saw him beforehand from a distance before he came near to him, and they intended to act wickedly to kill him, right? They intended to, so that that phrase would be to act wickedly to kill him. That's good too, right? But yeah, they conspired, wickedly to kill him. They intended to act wickedly to kill him. Yeah, good. Okay, so let us go to 19. Let's do Liz.
Epen de hekatos proston adelphon autu. Idu ho enupnias deis ekenos ekatai.
Good.
But each said to his brother, look, that dreamer is coming or comes.
Good.
Is that right?
Correct. Good. Very good. Why don't you do the next one too, because that was a little short, and the one you had before this was a little short.
That's right. Nun un dute apoktenomen auton kai ripsomen auton eis henaton lakon kai arumen therion poneron katefagen auton kai opsometha te estai ta enupnia autu.
Very good. Nice fluency there. You read through it very fluently.
Thank you. Therefore, now come, let us kill him, and all right, and throw. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's from ripto to throw.
Is that stronger than ballo? Like, is that?
What do you think, Pavlos? Synonyms or?
Maybe a little stronger, because the valo can mean to put something.
Yeah.
And throw. This one definitely is to throw or cast down.
Yeah.
Good.
And let us cast him into one of wells. Is it what it? I can't.
Lakon, a pit.
Yeah,
a pit, and we.
It's from ereo.
And we'll say, yeah, and we will, and we say, is it we? It's a present, isn't it?
It is.
No, it's a
future act,
yeah.
Indicative first person plural. Difficult there because it's irregular. Doesn't have that sigma that indicates.
Of Lego. Future. Is it of Lego?
It's actually ereo.
But
all say, speak of, or tell.
Oh, okay, cool. Therion, or a beast, a poner, is a wild animal.
or an evil, poneros.
Is it?
evil.
Oh, is it an evil?
Yeah, right, Pavlos?
Yeah, literally it's an evil, a wicked beast.
All right. A wicked beast cuts, eats and like kind of devoured.
Devour, yeah, devour. It's an intensive form of phago, so it's
Yeah, devoured him, and
Yeah.
we survived. We no.
Opsometha here
Well, we-
is
oh,
from
To see.
Optano, right? So let us see. It's a future middle indicative first person plural. So let us see.
Oh yeah. Let us. Is it? Or is it? Oh, well, let us see. Let us see what will be the his fate. Is it?
Or let us see what will be of his dreams, right, Pablo?
Oh,
Yeah, dreams,
because
yeah.
enopniaste.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a
Okay.
look at this translation too, since that was a long one. So come now, let us kill him and cast him into one of the pits, and we shall say, an evil animal has devoured him, and we shall see what his dreams will be. Yeah, good literal translation there, I think. All right, very good. So 21, Sarah.
Agusas the Ruvin, exilato avdon, ekton chiron avdon geiben, ubadaxomen avdon is psychin.
Very good.
And Reuben heard,
Yep.
and exilato, something to them.
Yeah, this is a somewhat difficult word, although it seems to occur somewhat frequently. So ex ereo,
Recognize it.
to deliver or to rescue here, I think is good. Correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, rescue, yes.
So he rescued him and out of the Chiron. Chiron. I mean, I'm kind of guessing out of the pit because I know
No.
the story.
No, heri in modern Greek, to heri.
Hands.
Yes,
Yep,
yes, that's
yep.
it.
Out of their hands. Oh,
Yeah.
out of their hands. And he said,
Yep.
don't badaxomen avdon, don't is psychin.
You know, Patasso is to strike.
Don't strike his soul. Don't
Right.
kill him. Don't
Strike
actually
or
kill
to
him.
strike down, correct, Pavlos? Or to
Yeah, to strike or slay.
Yeah.
In other words, kill him, don't kill him.
Yep.
Is that avdon is psychin, his soul?
Or better here, I think, life. Don't strike
Life.
him to his life. In other words, don't
Yeah.
kill him, right, Pavlos?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Good. Yeah, this is interesting here. So acusas de Reuben, and hearing, and Reuben hearing, ex ilato afton. This ex ilato is aorist middle indicative third person singular. So I mean, basically to rescue him, right, Pavlos?
Yeah, yes, to take him out of their hands and rescue him.
Yeah, put it. It's a little strange the way that's put. It seems like something's kind of missing there, doesn't it? Or maybe it should be an infinitive. It seems like more. I would expect an infinitive there.
Well, it's putting it in the past tense that he has done that.
Right. So and Reuben hearing to rescue him out of their hands and said, do not strike him to his life. Do not kill him. Okay, good, good. Let's go to Pavlos 22.
Είπεν δε αυτής Ρουβήν, μη εκχέητε αίμα, εμβάλλετε αυτόν εις τον λάκκον τούτον τον εν τη ερήμο, χείρα δε μη επενέγγιτε αυτό, όπως εξέλιτε αυτόν εκ των χειρών αυτών και αποδώ αυτόν το πατρί αυτού.
Long one.
Yeah. And Reuben said to them, do not, I suppose, do not spill blood.
Yeah, ekeo is literally to pour out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to pour out or to shed blood, I think specifically here.
Yes.
Bloodshed.
It makes more sense in English to say, do not shed blood. Emvalide avdon, cast him in the pit, in this pit, the one in the wilderness, but do not hand benengide avdon. Don't know. Is that bring a hand on him to do not lay a
Yeah,
hand
like
on-
bring a hand against him. Yeah.
Yeah. Obos excelide afton as again. Is it what we just had about rescuing?
Yep, it's the same one. Delivery. Yep.
Yeah. From their hands. And I will give him back to his father.
Good, good. So yeah, you see in this section of text that Reuben, who's the eldest, really was not in agreement with their plan, but he was not bold enough to confront them. So he was planning secretly, right, not to have him killed. They wanted to kill him. He did not want him killed. And so what he was planning was, hey, just throw him in this pit. And then he was thinking, hey, well, while they're not here, I'll go and I'll take him out of that pit and I will give him back to his father. That was Reuben's plan. So Reuben seems like he's, in this case, at least more righteous than the brothers who just wanted to kill him. Okay, so Andrew, you want to do 23?
Εγένετο δε ηνίκα ήλθεν Ιωσήφ προς τους αδελφούς αυτού. Sorry, αδελφούς. I said it with a ro instead of a lambda. Αδελφούς αυτού εξέδισαν τον Ιωσήφ τον γείτονα των Ιγύλων των περί αυτών.
Very good.
Εγένετο, it happened, it came to be,
Yep.
there, and ηνίκα ήλθεν.
This is an interesting
Does
word.
it have to
It
do
was
with
not-
victory or above his brothers?
This says it means basically when. Is that correct, Pavlos?
No, I'm not familiar with that word.
Yeah, I wasn't either. That was a weird.
Uh,
So this says when. It certainly makes sense in the context.
Okay, we'll roll with it. So, when ήλθεν Ιωσήφ προς τους αδελφούς, so when Joseph came to his brothers,
Yep.
εξέδισαν τον Ιωσήφ τον χιτών. So χιτών is like a garment that ancient
Correct.
Greeks used to wear.
Correct.
So I'm assuming like the writer, whoever translated this into Koine Greek, just used the term at the time to mention this special garment that Joseph was wearing.
Yep.
Um,
ex edisan.
Kind of like take your clothes off.
That's correct.
They
Correct.
took it. So Sam at the end tells me is that they done it.
Yep. So ek dio, right, is to strip off. So they stripped that garment off him.
Yeah. I think they're trying to convey that, and it's quite forcefully done.
Yes, yes.
So they must have just done it out of nowhere and just started ripping it. Το πηλικόν των περί αυτών. So the hidona in question is πηλικόν in this case specially made, or
Multicolored, variegated, or multicolored. Yeah, multicolored, variegated, diversified, manifold, various. I think though here it means it's multicolored, right, Pavlos?
Yeah, I mean, we still have this word in modern Greek. We say bikilia, which means a wide variety.
Ah,
Have you heard of that, Andrew? Bikilia.
I have not, because the word for variety I use is diaphora, which can also mean difference.
The aphora, yeah. I mean, but what I'm saying is when you've got a wide choice of things, we say it's a megali bikilia.
Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. I have heard it before, but not from a Cypriot. I've only heard it from a mainlander. So probably that's why. I've only heard it once or twice.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. So they stripped off the multicolored hidon, the garment that was on him. Oh, so that's the next bit. My bad.
You can do. Go ahead and do the next one.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Και λάβοντες αυτόν ερίψαν εις τον λάκκον. Ο δε λάκκος κενός ειδόρ ουκ είχεν. So the lave is like to take, and they kind of throw him down into this lacon, which is like the pit essentially.
Yep, correct.
And the pit was empty and he didn't have water.
Correct. Exactly. So they.
Quick question, if I may.
Yes.
The term lakos, can that also mean lake?
Let's see.
Because I know the Spartans used to call themselves lakodemoni, as in like lake of demons.
Now the word for lake is limni.
Yeah, I'm saying it as well. Has it been used, has lakos been used in the past to refer to lake, or is it exclusively pit?
I know it as pit, but I don't know if like a pit is full of water. Could be.
Yeah, it could be. We'll have to take a look at that one after. That's an interesting question. So here, very good. So they threw him into an empty pit that didn't have any water in it. Very good. So why don't you, Deborah, you can close. Oh, that's a long one. Why don't you go ahead and start it, Deborah, and we'll see how far we can get. 25.
Ekathisan thefagin aton ke anablepsantes tis ophthalmus aithon ke ithu othipuri Ismailiti Ehonso Ech Galad Ke Camili Avton Egemon Thimiamaton Ke Ritinis Ke Staktis Porefonto.
Remember, the first three here don't belong there.
Oh, por Eporefonto the Katagakin is Egypton.
Okay, so go ahead and start translating it, and let's see how far we can get. But there's a lot in here that we need to drill into. So I think we will definitely pick it up there next time. But go ahead and see how well you can translate it.
They sitting down to eat bread and lifting up their eyes to look and seeing. I don't know that Othipiri.
Othipori are like travelers, right? Odos is a way. like porevome is to go, like travelers, correct, Pavlos?
Yeah, travelers.
Yep.
Ishmaelites.
Yep.
Coming from Galad, was a
Good.
place.
Good.
And the camels of them.
Yep.
Egamon,
You know, Egemon?
bringing down or load.
From Yemos, right? Yemo here to be full. So they were full.
Yeah, in modern Greek we say yamado for something that's full.
Yamato?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 things, full of 3 things, right?
So incense, you've given me that one.
Since there you go, yeah.
And balm,
Yep.
and we've had that today already. Oh no, myrrh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Myrrh.
Myrrh. We had it for the heads of greens, but I think that's a
Mm.
different word, right, Pavlos?
That's a different word. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And last phrase.
Sort of on their way to carry it to Egypt.
Good. Right, to go down to Egypt. Good. Hey, you finished that and we're right at, well, we're at 4:01. But good. Let's pick it up at 25. That's very easy to remember now. We're in Matthew 2:25 and Genesis 37:25. So 20.
You mean Mark?
Yeah, Mark 2:25
Yeah.
and Genesis 37:25. So good. Okay, good. Good session. Can everyone do the 25th? 2 weeks from today, same time.
I think so. Thank you.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
good.
Thanks, everyone. Good session. I'm glad we're recording this one because I think this was a really good one. We had all advanced readers on here. So hopefully that doesn't scare some of the beginners away. But
And it's also worth mentioning that we've got the modern Greek pronunciation and the Erasmian pronunciation.
yes, I think that is
in this
also
session.
good so that people, I was talking to someone one time about that, and he said, I wanted to learn some modern Greek and I listened to it and it didn't sound anything like Greek and I didn't do it because he was used to Erasmian. So I think it's important for people to know that there's, multiple pronunciation conventions as there are in English.
Yeah, true.
Okay, thanks everyone. Take care.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
You.